everyone, thanks for coming back. This is December day 2019, day 16. I had a bit of trouble doing this one today. I wasn't entirely sure what it was that I wanted to do. To start with, it's been a bit of a just a bit of a no action day. Nothing has happened today. My son was off school today. He only actually has today and tomorrow. Left at school before Christmas, so he won't be going tomorrow either because he was sick today. So we've literally just had a sofa day. I did some work this morning from home and we just watched a couple of things on Netflix. We managed to watch Klaus, actually. If you haven't seen it yet, watch it. I was not on board with it. I thought, yeah, it's not for me. And I was struggling. I've watched practically every other Christmas film ever made. So I thought, well, I'll give it a go. It's something I haven't watched before and actually really liked it. Give it a go. This photo that I'm sticking in here, which has got the sticky note over the top, is a picture of my son in the bath. My mum got him a bath bomb, so I took a picture of it. It's green, it's a Hulk fist. So I took a picture of him and just wrote about that here. And you can see I stamped the date at the top there. I actually did it upside down the first time. I like to stamp the date on little pull-outs just in case they fall out of my journal, and I obviously then know which page to put it back in onto. So yeah, like I said, I'm just writing about that. Apologies, I'm a bit croaky and a bit fumbly. I can't seem to get my words out today. I've got a bit of a sore throat. Not a full-on cold yet, touch wood, just a bit of a sore throat. I think I've been suppressing it because my son's been more poorly, but I reckon it will hit me by the end of the week. It will just be sod's law that happens, because it's the busiest time now, isn't it? And the lead up to Christmas. I can't believe this time next week Santa will be coming tonight. How exciting! Yeah, so here you've seen me just having a little play around with some bits. I printed these images off and these photos, and again I'm going to have a little play around with some things. Obviously nothing gets discarded, so whatever I print out and cut up or what have you, I make use of somewhere, whether it works for what I printed it for or not. I just found that this red, I love this. This is a really good image for a background if you just need to fill some space, which I think I was trying to achieve here, and I'm cutting this bit out because that pocket's glued down at the bottom, so it's just to accommodate that. And it fits nicely, but I just think it was too much on that page. I mean, it looks okay here, but yeah, looking at it, I just thought, no, it needs to be a bit more subtle. So I don't go with it. And then I try my little snippet roll. No. What can I do? That's genuinely what I'm thinking right now. This is some of that magazine that I did in my haul, that sort of vintage magazine ephemera, and that's about gift giving, which I thought was quite fitting as I wrapped the presents tonight. The cushions, I managed to get around to the shop because I wanted to get some sweeties for the snacks pocket before I wrapped the cushions up. And then I found this piece of music paper, which I originally was going to use on that side, but I don't end up using it on that side. I end up using it on that side. So again, I cut the little corners out to accommodate where the pocket's glued down. I just use it as a little background. I love this border, this red border. I might even scan this in and try and make a little frame out of it. And as you can see, it's from a music book. That's the left hand side complete, and here you're going to see me struggle with a little flip out. I put these images on there. These at the bottom one here is some of the presents under the tree, and it kind of showcases the two cushions I made that will go under the tree. It's actually the first two presents that the kids have under our tree. So, and I always remember on Christmas, the lead up to Christmas, seeing a few presents under the tree with my name on, and it kind of just gives that little, it's like dangling the carrot, isn't it? So I like to have something under there for them that's from Mum, not Santa. And I'm just doing my little washi trick here, which just adds that little bit of colour, a little bit pop, pizzazz, whatever you want to call it. And now I'm struggling with how I'm going to write on this page because it obviously doesn't sit flat, and yeah. So I've put my little trinkets box underneath with a book to give it some cushion because that lid isn't completely smooth, and I'm just writing on here about the cushions and how I'm really chuffed with how they turned out, and the fact that I managed to put some sweets in the pocket and get them wrapped. So back onto this spread, this is where I had my little brainwave to do a bit of a Christmas throwback, because Finn and I have not really done anything today. My daughter's just been at school, has not really been in the mood to do anything tonight, because I do have a few Christmas crafts lined up, but you know, they're obviously have to wait till he's feeling a bit better. So I thought I would take this opportunity to do a bit of a Christmas throwback and just pop in some images that I printed. I bought all the Christmassy photos. I took them all out from my mum and dad's stash, and I scanned in the ones that were just Christmas, and I've just printed off a select few. This one here is me seeing Santa. I mean, I must have been about 5 maybe on this picture. So I'm putting it in day 22 because that's the day that we are going to see Santa. And I'm having to play around with these images because I want them to work on this spread. I've taken that image out as well because that was also me seeing Santa on that day. It's the same outfit, so you can see my full outfit. So I'm going to put that in on the Santa day as well. I'm toying around with how I'm going to make these photos work on this spread. I think my mum will be horrified if she watches this video and sees that she's on one of those photos. Look. My mum has watched a few of my videos. I don't know if she'll watch all of them. I'll have to obviously steer her away from this one. But I've got a few photos there, and it's really fun to look through. I encourage you to do that if that's, you know, something you have access to, and you can just go and have a little rummage through some old photos, just fish out some of the Christmassy ones and do like a throwback. I mean, my Christmas, my youth, I mean, we're talking the early 90s here, so it'd be quite interesting, I think, to look back on. It's interesting to look back on now. I love looking in the background of some old images and just seeing what our front room used to look like, you know, the furniture and whatever. So I was going to stick this music paper on. I downloaded this tonight. I can't remember who the seller was on Etsy. I'll leave it down below. I've literally downloaded those this evening because I liked them. I did them in half pages. I don't know why I printed them in half pages, to be honest, but I decided not to use those on this page purely because the image was going to be the wrong way around. So I'm going back to this and I'm going to use that just to cover up that page and give it a bit more interest as opposed to it just being a blank page. So I'm just gluing this little piece of vellum that I cut off onto the bottom left here as a pocket for those pictures to go inside. I like that it's printed on vellum because it just gives it a little bit more, just a bit more dimension as opposed to everything being on paper. It just kind of makes it a little bit different. I'm just going to annotate the back of these photos with a little caption about what the photo is, what it represents. Just so I can look back in, you know, years to come, the kids can look back on years to come and have a little look and know what each image, I mean, it's self-explanatory really, but it's nice just to have a little caption on the back of a photo. I'm not sure if my parents actually have writing. My dad normally goes through all the photos and writes on the back of them all so we can remember, like, you know, where the holiday was or whatever. So I'll be surprised if these images don't have notes on the back. So I'm going to add this larger image with the photo corners, just add a bit of glue in the middle to hold it down. I like how that just sits at the top there, and I'll add a little label to it, which will say Christmas throwback. I feel like my writing's been terrible in this journal. I've not been as neat as I normally am, and this definitely isn't the best handwriting on here, but you know, whatever. It's just my journal. It's only for me. So yeah, that just says Christmas throwback 1990s. So thank you to each and every one of you who have watched the videos, liked the videos, subscribed to my channel. It means the world, and I honestly never thought that, I don't know what I expected, if I'm honest, when I started doing this, but yeah, I'm really grateful. So I look forward to chatting to you again tomorrow. Speak to you then. Have a good day. Ta-ra for now.